Oh, welcome to another video. If you remember from when we lost to Brighton 2-0, our third game of the season, where we lost three in a row, obviously the media, well, I say the media, our own media team, the West Ham media team, love to do their own interviews with the players and stuff, like every other media team and every other club. And Declan Rice was interviewed after the Brighton game, and he said some very stupid things like, "We are not Man City, but we have a world-class team," and blah blah blah, and all that bullshit. So I called him out for it. I made a video on it, and it's about time that someone else says something stupid in the media, and it's none other than, well, our manager. Now he went on. He went on a radio station that I am not going to name because I don't have any respect for them. But listen, West Ham in a European battle, not a relegation battle, insists David Moyes, who sends bold message to fans ahead of Premier League restart against Arsenal, but admit January transfers unlikely. Now, here's the thing about this. January transfers unlikely, but I'm seeing that we're in for Wan-Bissaka, who isn't, I repeat, isn't the solution to our right-back situation, especially when I'm seeing Ben Johnson's contract situation. I'm actually going to talk about Ben Johnson in this video as well, because I'm not happy with him either. Listen, when I don't know whether we're in a relegation battle yet. It's very hard to say, but I don't understand why people would say that we are in a relegation battle, because look at us in the table. Now we can turn it around after 2 or 3 wins. We can. Will we? Probably not. My problem with this is I'm seeing Souček against Leicester say we gave it our all. Antonio before the Palace game hyping us up. Declan Rice has said we're building something. You're leaving next year. We're not building anything. Nothing against Declan Rice, but he shouldn't have said we're building something. Would mean long term. You're not going to be here long term. You're going to leave for Chelsea next year. Stay out of this. Ben Johnson not understanding why fans criticise players online, because we're meant to just like for example, let's say after the Leicester game, we're meant to go like, "Way, yes, they gave it their all. Come on, we're gonna beat Arsenal after the World Cup. Come on, yes." No, that's not how life works. Fucking hell, man. I don't think these players should do interviews. I'm being completely honest. Billy McKinley, who I think's our assistant coach, I don't really hear him speak much, or do anything much. He has said that we've worked on our attacking things, like what's it? I don't know what specifically he said. He said that we've worked on our attacks and the way we attack and stuff. I fucking doubt it. Now listen, if we somehow beat Arsenal and then we beat Brentford, there's a little bit of hope. But you have to beat both. You have to. You have to get at least 4 points. You have to at least draw with Arsenal and beat Brentford. Because here's what we would do. West Ham unlikely are the kind of teams that beat Arsenal and lose to Brentford. I'm pretty sure it's Brentford New Year's Eve. But, yeah. He said, no, I think I'm in it. Moyes said, replying to certain 3 people that work on this radio station, no, I think I'm in a European battle to try and get back into Europe like we've done in the last 2 years. I think that we've not been that far away in any of our results. Palace, Leicester, we had a good last 20 minutes in the first half. Fair play. Didn't do anything after that in the second half. Against Palace, we didn't attack. We just let them pass around in the midfield. And we gave the ball away twice. Dawson gave the ball away and fizzed it into Carrera, but people blame that on Carrera because they're biased. And Antonio shoots it straight into the keeper for some reason. And I love Antonio, but what the fuck was he doing? And against Leicester, Fornals gives the ball away for the second goal. Again, nobody talks about that. Guess what? Because they're biased. I generally think that we're not that far away and expect us to get closer to the top than I do the bottom. I fucking hope so. Now, I am already... A game hasn't been played. I am already losing patience with this manager. I'm not out yet. But I have a feeling that I am going to make the title David Moyes out on New Year's Eve after we lose to Brentford at home. It's going to get toxic. It's going to get worse. Nobody's going to turn up for the games if you keep playing like this. Because nobody wants to turn up to the stadium in the first place. But we turn up because we like the team. I started going back again as the season to get older last year. I don't particularly think the stadium is great, and I think it could be slightly improved. And I think there can be improvements, and I think there could be potential if we actually own the fucking stadium. But we want to actually see our team win games. Now, fans wouldn't be complaining about the football so much if we were winning games, but we're going to complain if you make promises in the media and podcasts that you're going to attack more, and you buy the right players to attack. But you're not attacking. Paqueta and Downs and Rice have to play together. Thomas Suchek can't keep starting fucking games. Fornals can't keep starting games. And I know he didn't start the last 2 games in the league, but trust me, he will start more games if Paqueta is played deep. And if Fornals is played in the 10. We saw what happened against Leicester. He gave the ball away. Again. Now, the difference is, when I see Paqueta give the ball away, at least he's in the edge of the box. Now, when he gives it away in deep areas, I'm angry with Paqueta. The difference is with this. Fornals, long ball. You're in the middle of the pitch. Long ball, header, counter-attack, goal. What's the point? One long ball for no reason. And people will say, well, Scamacca does that as well. Scamacca needs players close to him. Why is no one getting close to Scamacca when he gets the ball? He's not fast. People, they just drop off him. So what's the point? I'm getting angry already. It's pissing me off. Our pre-season targets have changed because I was hoping that we would be in Europe. And I'm now saying that I still want to be challenging for Europe. I think I could do that in the second part of the season, so I have to do that. It's a big job, but I didn't think it was going to be easy in the last 2 years, and it wasn't. And it's certainly not going to be easy this year either. That was a whole lot of nothing, I'll be honest. Asked if they were strengthening the January transfer window. No, I don't think we will, because I have to say the board did really well by us and spent a good amount of money in the summer, brought in 9 new players, which is more than anybody would want to do that, really, because we needed it, because we've got a European campaign again, and because of the amount of games we played in the year before. Even this season, I think we played more games than any other Premier League team, pardon me, at this stage of the season, so we needed to add those players. But January will be a no, unless we need something through injury, or someone comes available. But in truth, I don't see us doing much business. Now, the reason why I won't take this literally is because Craig Dawson's probably going to get sold in January. So we'll either use Lewis Sal or we sign another centre-back. Ashby and Sufal are probably going to go in January as well. So I see us buying a right-back. We can't just use Correa and Johnson there, but I think Moyes will probably want another right-back as well. And Johnson wants more money. Johnson wants the first team money, and I think that's justified. Give it to him. But he has to understand that we're critical as fans. He has to understand that. If he can't understand that, he's an idiot. It's a great game to start because Arsenal are playing so well. Yeah, I don't know about that. They've changed dramatically, and they are playing some really good stuff, so it's a tough game for us, but why not? We've got to play everybody, and we've had some good games over the last few seasons against Arsenal. We haven't beaten them. I don't care if we play well against Arsenal and lose. If we've lost, we've lost. I'm not going to take it as encouraging if we lost and we've played well. We need results. We need to play well and get results because we haven't had either. The only games where I'd say where we actually played all right, Fulham and Wolves, and we still let them have too much of the ball. We played well against Fulham and Wolves. And when I mean well for us. we could still do better than that. we do actually have somewhat of some players that can help us. But it's the players that have already been here that need to step up. I've said this millions of times. Rice needs to have a better second part of the season. Bowen needs to step up. Antonio needs to step up. Fornals needs to step up. Souček needs to step up. Sufal needs to step up. Johnson needs to step up. Zuma is the only one that would say, well done. You actually have done alright this season. I don't know. Zuma hasn't done anything wrong apart from get fucking injured. Which is not really his fault. Cresswell has to step up. Ben Rama's played well. That is it. Lanzini is just a squad player now. He'll probably leave in the summer on a free. I'm not expecting anything from Lanzini. He's a fringe player. But anyway, that was another disgraceful West Ham interview. Correa, Paqueta and Rice are back in training. Again, is still in Morocco, doing whatever, and Areola is probably going to be given a break. So Fabianski again in goal, which is fine, but I prefer Areola. But yeah. If you guys did like the video, leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're new. We'll be doing mid-season Premier League predictions tomorrow on a Friday. And then after that, it'll be Arsenal match reaction. Oh boy. Leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're new. And social medias are in the description if you want to follow me, and the email for the inquiries. And yeah, that was the David Moyes interview. I will see you later.